Hi, my name is Beverly. I'm from Morganville, Alabama, and I'm getting my master's in counseling and psychology. I'm going to talk to you about my own personal theory and how I view psychology and the way I feel that would work best for me if I were a counselor counseling clients. I look at it as reality theory versus solution focused theory. That combined together, you get real life. So this is called my true life theory. The key concepts here are to be aware of present problems, the need to fulfill needs and desires, choosing goals to accomplish, finding strength through problems, and also doing what works best for you. Everybody's situation is different. Nobody's situation is exactly the same. They might have similarities, but there's deeper underlying problems that may exist that makes those particular problems specialized just for that person and not for everybody else. However, there will be times where the solution to that problem works for someone else as well, but everybody's situation is different, and we all can learn from each other's mistakes and situations that we go through. When people face reality of certain situations, they find ways to solve the problem. Some might ask others for help. The rest look to resolve the problem on their own. Though it may seem we have unfulfilled needs, we can treat situations. We can create solutions to assist them. So what is true life theory? Well, the reality of current problems or situations and the productive and positive way the situation is handled and solved. With that being said, two wrongs don't make a right. Therefore, it's always important that we make sure that we're handling things the right way so that we're not hurting someone else in the process. It's also about how well we respond to individuals, how well an individual responds to the solution or the problem that he has resolved. It is important to look for solutions that actually work. When the solution has been proven to work, it will reflect in the changes we make as we take place in our lives. No two people have the exact same problems, like I said before, and we have to do what we can to. However, offering advice could offer someone an idea of how they could find a solution tailored to their particular problem, but it may not work. It just give them an idea like, hey, I can use this and I can go from there. So what is so important? What is it about these theories, the reality theory and the solution focused theory, that's so important that tailors to the true life theory? Well, they emphasize a strong therapeutic alliance. No emphasis on the past and no diagnostic labels. Therefore, we're not focusing in on what has been done, what you've done in your past, the past situation. We're talking about present problems right now. Yeah, I understand that things that have happened in the past can come up to what's going on now. They can affect how you feel and what problems you're having right now. But we try not to focus too much on what's going on in the past, more so what's going on in the present. And the fact that, we have a strong therapeutic alliance where the client and the therapist both work together to try to solve the problem that's best, suits that individual. And no diagnostic labels. We don't go around saying you're this or you're that. You have this problem, you have that problem. We just treat it as it comes. Whatever's going on, whatever happens. Techniques to use: the miracle question, formula first session task, the WDEP system, and self-evaluation. Well, the techniques and procedures that we will use in the true life theory would be asking the miracle question so that the client would find meaningful ways to better resolve his problem. Therefore, that's just like asking, what if your situation was resolved tomorrow? How would that change? How would that make you feel, and how would that change anything right now? Well, for some people, the miracle question may not work. You don't want to give that person a sense of thinking, hey, because there is no boom, poof way of just getting rid of the problem. If you don't solve the problem will continue to exist. You can't just sweep it under the rug, because come spring cleaning, there the problem is still there. The formula fast session task would be useful for both the client and the therapist, so that the client can come into the session next time he's with the therapist and have information about what he would like to happen for the future of the relationship while they're in session. The WDEP system would help the client identify his wants, the direction of his actions, the process of self-evaluation, and establish positive plans for the future, for future improvement. Specialty group, this particular type of theory is not necessarily focused in on one particular set of people. There is no specialty group or a specialty client. However, the type of client that I would most like to counsel using this would be those kids who have been abandoned, or who have been neglected and don't understand why this is all happening, and they're looking for answers. Multicultural work, as far as trying to see how well this will branch out somewhere else, the focus is going to be on the clients, giving them an opportunity to self-evaluate their behavior and situation. The atmosphere is fair and friendly for a positive and productive relationship. While solution-focused therapy does not attend to multicultures, the true life theory would working with reality therapy to find a balance between ethnic identity and values and practice of another society. Therefore, what we don't know, we will know, and what you don't understand, we will help you to better understand. We might not have, considering how I'm not Asian, I'm not Hispanic, I don't know too much about other cultures. However, if I obtain a client who was of from another culture, another ethnicity and everything, different background, completely different from mine, that I have no clue about, I would do everything in my power to research and find out what I could about that particular individual's cultural background, so that I could better help them reach their goal and help better solve the problems that they may have. No one wants a therapist who just sits there saying, how does that make you feel? Because in my mind, sometimes that's when from watching TV, that's what they do. Oh, how does that make you feel? They want a therapist who is proactive. They want one who is in tune with what they're going through, and one who is able to help them reach a understanding and a realization of, hey, how can I solve this problem that I'm facing and actually move forward in my life. That is what true life theory is all about. It's all about understanding what you have gone through, what you're going through, the best way to solve the problem to get you moving in a positive push forward for the future. Thank you for listening. I'm Beverly Powell. Have a good night.